Good morning, folks. It's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building for another Monday Motivation. That's right. Happy holidays to you all. We've enjoyed Christmas. We got through it, 2021 Christmas. And now we're looking to go into this new year, 2022, for great things to come. I wish you all good health. I know COVID has done more than run rampant. It's like if you haven't got COVID, it's like what's going on. So with that, hope you guys can stay healthy and keep perspective with what's going on. Got another Monday motivation before I get out of here, get out on this snowy road here in mid-Michigan. Come on down to southeast Michigan to my home. I'll be over at the North Farmington High School for the holiday extravaganza, both Monday and Wednesday. SPS will be in the building, talking to the player of the game, talking to the winning coach, and just getting all those great mental toughness points from those winners at that time. Looking forward to it. But what is today's topic on this Monday motivation is don't explain a dream. Don't explain a dream. You're going into a dead zone. That's right. Calling it a dead zone. What are you talking about, Lindsey? Well, there's some very simple analogies that can be made. Someone saying good morning. Michelle Mimi Watkins, good morning to you. Happy holidays. Thank you for stopping in as always. I appreciate you. You are a gift within itself. Appreciate you, Michelle, supporting SPS and what's going on. I'm talking about don't explain a dream. It's a dead zone. And what are dreams? Dreams are defined as a series of thoughts, images, and sensations occurring in a person's mind during sleep. I had a recurrent dream about falling from great heights. There's always these crazy dreams. But dreams also are things that kind of we get gifted with in our subconscious that can help us go on to form these great ideas and opportunities that can impact not only our lives, but the lives of others. But what I want to do is make a very simple analogy. D.E.A.D, that it can be a dead zone. What's a dead zone? It's a place or a period in which nothing happens or which no life exists. Stay with me on that. A dead zone are areas of water bodies where aquatic life cannot survive because of a low oxygen level. Dead zones are generally caused by significant nutrient pollution. Stay with me with that as well. And are primarily a problem for bays, lakes, and coastal waters since they receive excess nutrients from upstream sources. What am I getting at? The visual of a dead zone looks like this. The area in the sea where nothing can live. An area where their lack of nutrients and things can't grow and go to their full potential. If you look at a global map, you can see these highlighted areas where the dead zones are. And what am I getting at, folks? What I'm trying to say is don't try to explain your dreams to others. Goals are different. If you got a goal to get something accomplished today, get something accomplished in a week, a month, a year, I understand that. But dreams are so difficult to explain to others. And the challenge with trying to explain your dream to others is it can take the life out of you. It's going to be like a dead zone. And a great example of a dead zone is the internet. We look at social media and we see people posting things, which is great. And we get into this, unknown competition to try to share what your dream is and try to explain to people what you're thinking. And it can be very dangerous. You know why? Because that dream is for you. That dream was placed in your subconscious by the God or whomever you call the Most High just for you. And when you try to explain something to someone else to get this feedback, it's going to be impossible to be able to get that. And why do I say that, Lindsey? Because it's impossible to get someone to get inside your mind. It's impossible to get someone to feel what you're feeling. You have to understand that I get calls and I reach out to my friends in arms, brothers and sisters who are out here being curators and taking their thoughts and these dreams and making them reality. But so many times they get frustrated because they're trying to take this dream and get the world to see their dream, but the world won't see the dream. They're only going to see the outcome. So if you have this dream inside your mind, don't waste any emotional energy on the impossible, which is trying to get people to understand. I use an analogy. That's like trying to get a farmer to become a ballerina. Not taking nothing from the farmers out here in the world, but you have a certain way of thinking. And then you're trying to get them to understand something else. Another good thing to use as an analogy is almost like trying to explain how the inside of a watch works, the intricate details of a watch that go back and forth to make time, get recorded. So what I'm saying to you is watch out for the dead zone. Don't get into this part where you're trying to justify what dream that God is giving you to other people to get support. Because what happened is if you try to do it, they can't understand, which they're not going to understand to the fullest because it was meant for you, it's going to lead to self-doubt. And also another danger is where it can lead to conformity, because you're going to try to conform your dream to get others to understand. And there we go. Hence the dead zone. We're back there again. You're back in this place where this great dream that was gifted to you, that only you can execute, that it's only there for you, you're trying to make other people who can't understand. Now, this is no knock on the people in your circle. This is no knock on the people that you talk to and get support from. But it's not for you to explain this for them to understand. It's not. Shout out to Jim Harbaugh right now, also to Mel Tucker, these Michigan and Michigan State head coaches. Harbaugh told me years ago, if your dream has to be so big that people don't understand it, they shouldn't understand. And I just don't want people going through life feeling that they have to be able to explain their dream to someone to get them to sign off on their dream to make it happen. Because if not, it won't be what it's supposed to be. It's going to conform to the mind of another person. Hell, don't tell me your dream. It's not for me to support your dream. It's for me to support you as a person. I support you. You know, at the end of the day, when you look at Shark Tank and all these entrepreneurial efforts that take place, when people get behind products or brands, they're not just saying, oh, this is a great deal. They like the person. They like the energy of the person. They like the vision this person has for their own self, and they bet on that. So I don't want you guys starting out this new year trying to write out all your dreams and try to tell people to say, hey, look at what I'm doing. Do you believe in this? Will you support me? Sometimes they won't support you until they see things come to fruition, but that's okay, because this dream was gifted just for you. Somebody out here is hearing what I'm saying. They need to hear that. Someone has something on their heart that's so unique and so special that's going to have an impact on the world, but it's going to be a hard way to get the world to see it, but it's for you to carry that burden. Just as you got that blessed dream, you got to carry the burden to bring it to fruition, to bring it to reality. Think about me 5 years ago when I left a life of politics and, you know, corporate America and all that. And I said, I'm going to go into sports psychology. And I started talking SPS. And I'm glad to know that my phone rings and people want SPS in the building. I'm glad to know that when people reach out to me, they know they can get something that's going to be focused on not only mental toughness, but mental health. I'm glad to know I have goals from, you know, not only just a master's in sports psychology, but a PhD as well. These are my personal goals that I have. This is part of my dream and my vision, but it's not for me to sit and write an entire, you know, book, no pun intended, on my second book about how this is going to happen. I don't want you to get caught in that either. If you got somebody out there and they're trying to articulate a dream, say, man, hey, just go ahead and do it, my G. I support you. Go ahead and do it, baby girl. I support you. I know you can do it. I want to thank my friends that I've seen over, you know, the holiday season, Thanksgiving and Christmas. And they said, Lindsay, what's going on, man? I see what you're doing out there. I appreciate you. Shout out to my boy, Maurice Benson. Saw Mo at the mall. We got to kick it. Saw Reggie Austin doing this thing over at Eastern Michigan with the media piece with Workout Red. Just seeing people who have had their own vision and they stayed committed. And now they're seeing their vision come to reality. Shout out to my people down in Detroit that I ran into over Thanksgiving who say, I see you out there. And that's important. But all I just want to say on this Monday motivation as I get ready to get out of here is don't explain the dream. It's a dead zone. Do not explain a dream. Don't try to explain it. Just take what God has given you. Take what the Most High has given you. Take who that is you believe in has given you this opportunity, and you go forward with that. Whether you're an athlete, it's not for you to say every day to somebody what your dream or goal is, because you're saying it to a degree where you're going to get to the point where just as humans, you want to get that positive feedback. Don't worry about that. Most people go head on it anyway. Good. All the more reason why you have to do it. Most people are going to say that's not a good idea. All the more reason why you have to do it. Most people are going to say that can never happen. All the more reason why you have to do it. If it makes you get up early in the morning, if it makes you work a little bit harder, if it makes you put a little bit more effort in, that is what it's supposed to be. And it's what was gifted to you that you can gift to the world. So don't go into a dead zone, folks. This is Lindsay Huddleston with SPS on this Monday Motivation. Wish you guys a happy holidays. Shout out to all the families out there. Shout out to all the people that are just, you know, living their lives and stay positive, productive going into this new year. So with that, I want to wish you guys the best. I want to see you guys in a week. We're going to be talking about Happy New Year when I do see you guys pretty soon. That's going to be a good time. And I just can't wait to see you guys going in 2022. All the best. Number love. Peace.